MmGS here, and I want to give my thoughts on the full version of Super Mario Run. So finally, I've been playing it since December. Decided to buy the full version because I'm a Nintendo fan, and I want to give my thoughts about it. Maybe, I guess, I'll try this a review. I'll give a review about it, and is it really worth getting or not? So a lot of factors here in who's this for. But before that, I just want to give some announcement that what's happening. When is Super Mario Run going to be on the Android phone? And unfortunately, Nintendo said it's going to be March. So I knew some friend of mine who are Android user, kind of disappointed with that. Do I think it's a good idea? Well, unfortunately, in my opinion, probably not because, well, there was a lot of hype coming in from Super Mario Run. But what happened was that just in the iOS, 90 million downloads, which, oh, that's great. 90 million downloads. So a lot of people were trying Super Mario Run. Yes, but unfortunately, only 30 million, 30 million only played the full version. So you kind of see the ratio there. So it wasn't really that good. And according to a lot of reports that because of it, they didn't really make a lot of money out of it, which is they're supposed to. Because again, the reason why they had to go to mobile was to get more exposure for like Nintendo games to more gamers. People are not into the console gaming. At the same time, to make money. Mitomo didn't kind of do it, sort of. And apparently Super Mario Run, only the iOS, probably didn't do it. But I think the reason really is that it is on the iOS only. It was exclusive. So you're basically cutting your mobile fan base in half. So the lesson learned there is that don't make exclusive deal with companies, especially like that. So, I mean, yes, Mario in the mobile, awesome, but I guess it showed that even mobile game, Mario is really not immune to it because one of the biggest complaint was it was $10 for an endless runner. Yes and no. Do I believe it's worth $10? I'll give my thoughts about it later on. But all I can say is it's hard to say. So again, Super Mario Run, unfortunately, just in iOS, didn't really sell well. 30 million paid, that's it. Again, because you have your exclusive deal, didn't really help them. So, of course, Fire Emblem Heroes is going to come this Thursday. That's free to play. Major transaction, of course, there's probably going to be an aspect of free to play, pay to win aspect in some point. Again, who knows? But I'll give the game a chance. I can't wait for it. And again, for some people say, why is Nintendo doing this? Why are they doing mobile games? First of all, one is they need to make money. They're finding a way to make money. They're doing it Toys for Life with Amiibo. It's sort of helping them. So they got to find other ways. They're finally licensing their stuff. They're merchandising, shirt, toys, food, yada, yada, yada. There you go. And now they're also branching to mobile gaming because there are a lot of people who only are mobile gaming. So why not introduce them to Nintendo? So, like I said before, say they try Super Mario Run. Oh, this is a Super Mario game. I'll try the real version on the console or 3DS. There you go. Same goes with Fire Emblem Heroes. Maybe they'll get into, oh, okay, so this was Fire Emblem. Let's try the Fire Emblem game. Mitomo's mostly Tamagotchis, mostly the social aspect. Kind of hard to say what it is for, but hey, it's not a bad game, but it is more a social aspect. So there you go. Basically some reports about Super Mario Run, other mobile game. So hopefully Fire Emblem Heroes, it'll do good. But again, it's free to play. I can't wait for it personally, but we have to wait and see. So with that, I want to give my thoughts on the full version of Super Mario Run. So what do you get for $10? Well, you get all 24 stages. And again, they're not endless runner, they're actually courses. But there's like there's a lot of, because you can just go from point A to point B, you're done. But there's also a collectible aspect, which is you gotta get the coins. You complete getting the coins for all 24 stages. You unlock a secret level. You do it with the other two coins. I did talk about it. There's the pink coin, then purple, then black. The pink ones are easy. The purple one sort of a bit hard, but not so much. The black one is basically crazy that you'll basically have to push the restart button just to go back. So that's one of the aspects. And then of course, you get more option for Toad Rally, which is basically that's the endless runner part. Not so much, but it's a competitive endless runner. You pick other Super Mario Run players and you're trying to beat their score. And if you win, you get toads, and then the more toads you get like the more toads you get, the better your Mushroom Kingdom is. And that's the third aspect of the Super Mario Run, which is Kingdom Builder, which is you build your kingdom. The more toads you unlock, the more certain toads you unlock, the more option you get. Because thing, like I said before, in the free version, you do get the full experience, but you won't be able to do a full optimized gameplay of the Mushroom Kingdom Builder. Toad Rally, you're only gonna play, I think, the overworld stages, and you're just getting red toads. Because in order to open up new worlds or new challenges in Toad Rally, you gotta finish the game. And plus, of course, like I said, the free version, you have only 3 stages. You pay for it, you get all 24, and you also can unlock new characters. Free version, you can only have Mario. If you connect it with your My Nintendo, you get Toad. It's jumps slower, but it's faster. But then there's more characters in the game. So now, do I think this should be worth $10? After playing it for since December, I hate to say it, but I have to say no. And the reason is, one, even so, the graphic is part to the Wii U. Yes. Second, Mario, Luigi, some of the characters, they get more animation than the Wii U version. Yes. You see Mario Luigi, they do vault. They basically roll. That's the first time I've ever seen it in a game. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think that's it. They do vault enemies, so surprisingly, they do, like I said, roll also. Another thing that's different that you don't see in the Wii U version, you got other characters you get to play. Well, besides Toad, because remember in in Super Mario Wii and Super Mario Brothers U, you get to play not only Mario and Luigi, you get to play 2 Toads, Yellow and Blue, or they got a weird name. It's Wally and Yanav, which backwards for Navy and Yellow. Weird. That's what people said. But some people just call it Yellow Toad and Blue Toad. Because Luigi's green, Mario's red, you get the idea. But in the Super Mario Run, there are other characters. You finally get to play Yoshi. Rather than riding him, you get to get Yoshi. Toadette, which is basically just a female Toad, but Princess Peach. Yes, even Peach. Once, spoiler, finish the game, you unlock Princess Peach. So, there is a lot of with that said, there's more to it than like in the animation, the characters, than the Wii U. Again, it is to some extent their own version of a endless runner. It is an endless runner. The problem is that the stages first of all, in World Tour mode, that's what the first one, the 24 stages, is they're kind of too short. They're not really that hard. But it gets harder if you're a completionist. That's the whole point of what it's designed for. Like I said, you get the pink, purple, and gray or black coin. If you want to open hidden stages, because there are hidden stages in the game. And then Toad Rally mode. In order to even play that mode, you have to have a Toad ticket. So, I mean, can you really get some? Yes. like I said, even in the free version, you unlock a question block and a mini game. The mini game basically have to get a ticket. However, you can also, if you basically, it's also a chance. So if you chance it wrong, you just get coins. Same go to question mark. Usually you'll get coins, but if you're lucky, you might randomly get a Toad ticket. So in the full version, there are more Toad houses, new mini games. There are even different sizes of the question block. If you hit it, you either get more coins or more Toad Rally tickets. And of course, at one point, because of we're celebrating the 90 million download, they gave Super Mario Run runners player 10 free tickets. So it's not really hard to get tickets, whether it's free or full. It'll be longer for the free version, but the full version, I can tell you, it's easy to get tickets left and right. But does it really last long for it? Like, does it really get straight to it and keep playing the game? And to some extent, not so much, because there is a limit to get everything in the Mushroom Kingdom. That's the thing. And the minute the minute your castle reach level 20, that's it. You don't need to upgrade the castle, but you still need to get Toad because there are some items that you're going to need a certain amount of multicolored Toads. And yes, there are not just red, there's also blue, green, yellow, and purple. Red's the easiest one, then blue was the second, then green, then yellow, and the hardest one is purple. And the reason for that is that's one of the flaws with Super Mario Run is it depends on what Toad you want to get. You have to do a different stage, either whether you're good at it or not. Case in point, if you want to get red Toads, you just go to Overworld, much of the easiest one. Blue Toads is you go to Underground and you do an endless runner on underground stages. Green is mostly platformer and clouds. Yellow one, you're in the desert, so you always have to basically avoid Pokies, though with characters from Doki Doki Panic or Super Mario Bros. 2 or Super Mario Bros. USA. Purple ones are some of the hardest ones because you're in the ghost stage, which is you go to the left, you go to the right, you end up in the left. Sometimes it's kind of hard because it's kind of a little tricky. It's a little bit of puzzle. And then there's also a combination of blue and green, which you go to fortresses. Again, a little bit hard. And the most hardest one is the airship stages. But with that one, you can get all the Toads if you win. But that's the problem. It's just basically set to that. Like, what if I want to play Overworld with purple Toads? Well, no dice. But then they all set it up that you only require to get certain amount of colored Toads to get something. I forget what it is. Like, say, if you want to get, say, Luigi, again, I'm just making this up because I can't remember. You need a lot of blue Toads, but not so much with purple or yellow. I can't remember what it is. I'm just guessing in the top of my head, but you cannot get an idea what it is. That, like, if you like I said, Luigi house, they might say, hey, we need more green Toads, but we also need purple Toads, but not so much. So again, you might say, well, that's a lot of content. Still, I cannot really justify $10 because the problem is the games are too short. Like I said, the part with the rally, they don't really last long. They're like 15 seconds, which is good because again, it is a mobile game. And sometimes the problem is it also has it's sort of, how do I say that? A broken aspect to it. What do I mean by that? Well, sometimes you'll think you're winning, you're getting a lot of coins, you're in the lead, you're getting, like I said, getting a lot of coins, you're getting the pink coins, but when you get pink coins, you get more coins, you're hitting enemies, so you're getting points. So you think, all right, I'm in the roll. And sometimes when the end result, you're like, whoa, how come this guy got more than I did? I don't understand. That's a little bit sometimes the problem, because there are a lot of things what you do. One of the hints is always keep getting that midpoint because you're going to need that. Second, don't miss. Third, get a lot of coins and stomp enemy for coins. But the most important part is keep getting coin rush. And the most very, very important, if you want to get the upper hand, is trying to get a star, because what happens is coins get attracted to you and the value doubles. So if someone basically got a star, even so they're way behind or they think like, oh, they're not doing good, they can still win. So a lot of confusion there because the whole point of the game is not to be just impressed by the toad, but you can't miss and trying to get as many coins as you can. I also see it. And of course that doesn't last long, but again, like I said, I understand that because it is a mobile game. But it doesn't really stick to it. And like I said, the World Tour mode, if you just tend to finish all 26 or 24 levels, then you're done. Are you going to bother doing the coin? There are some people said that it's not really that hard, that even the black ones wasn't that hard, that people were able to get it. So there you go. I still have to work on it. But again, game's too short. And it's a mobile. So again, $10 doesn't worth $10. So how much would I think would more sense? I mean, it's, you know, for me, my dream would be it should be $5. But of course, Nintendo doesn't do that because there's a lot of reasons. They say one of the reasons is they don't want to devalue the value of what Mario is. Oh, it's Super Mario Run. Because their games are so good, why is it worth $5? It should be more. Okay, I can get that, but at the same time, you're appealing to the mobile gamer who basically are used to not not paying a lot for one game, mostly under $5. And two, they're a mobile gamer. They don't put their face in the game that much. I could be wrong, but I know it's a mobile gamer. What they do is they'll play for a while, like an hour tops, and then they're done. They do something else. Because the whole point of mobile gaming is to take a break what you're doing, and then you go back. You go back to do whatever. Say, I'm doing work. Yes, you're not really supposed to, but just hear me out. Say you're doing work. You're getting tired a bit. I need like a 30 or 5 or 10 minute break just to rejuvenate and go back to work. There you go. You could do that with Super Mario Run. So it is short. Say you do Toad Rally, you can do 1 or 2 Toad Rally. You win. You're done. Go back to work. There you go. You kind of really can't do that with Super Mario Bros. U because when you start a level, you better finish it. And then if you need to save, well, you gotta finish the game in order to save anywhere. But if you didn't really finish the game yet, then you gotta go to a castle to save again. You see the difference? They're actually putting the aspect of what a mobile game. It's supposed to be quick. So that's why that $10 doesn't work. $5 would be, but I said because it is a Nintendo and the quality is good, I would say $7.99 or $8 tops. Between $7 to $8. But I guess they just felt like, well, why not just add a $2 more? Nobody cares about $2. Well, it kind of showed that a lot of mobile gamers are now willing to pay $10 for a Nintendo type game. Nintendo fans like myself would, because I understand behind the history of Mario. A mobile gamer who's never been to Nintendo doesn't understand what Nintendo's history, and they only think about mobile gaming. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. I mean, I've seen reviews to it. Some people give it 5-star. Chances are they're probably a Nintendo fan. People were giving it 1 or 2, basically saying, wow, it's a short game. Why is it so expensive? It's an endless runner. Chances are maybe they are a Nintendo fan, but again, I'm just guessing here. I could be wrong. It could be that they're just a mobile fan. That's it. Again, they're used to playing free-to-play game or game that's really cheap, 99 cents, $2, $3 tops. That's why it's the problem with people complaining about with the Final Fantasy game on mobile. Why is it so expensive? Again, Square Enix never really explained it, but, whatever. It is what it is. So, that's the problem with the price. But is the game bad? Oh, no, definitely. The game is really, really good. I can tell you that much. I'm having a blast. It's a good, quick play, quick pick up and play for a while, and then you go back to work. Yeah, $10 is not worth it. I know I keep repeating that, but it's a big aspect because apparently they're learning the lesson from that. They're taking notes from that. But again, you do get a lot of content, in my opinion, to some extent. Like I said, $8 stuff, maybe. Because again, another thing about this game is you do actually earn reward. In other words, my Nintendo rewards. Yes, just like with Tomo, Super Mario Run has achievements. The game has achievements. There's daily achievement. Every day you finish 1 Toad Rally stage, you get 10 points. Every week you do 3, you get 50 points. Every week. And then of course, if you know My Nintendo, you get free discount, free stuff. Not so much for games, because they're not doing games anymore. It's not Club Nintendo. Oh man, I remember that. But you get the idea, you get free stuff by just playing the game. But the problem is, if you're just a mobile gamer or you're not into Nintendo, you didn't sign up for My Nintendo, even though they're telling you it's not really that hard, it's so easy, then they're not going to understand, like, what is this trophy? What is this My Nintendo point? I don't really care. So, yeah, I mean, I can understand that. But, like I said, my impression is, it is a good game. It is challenging. It's fun. You can get back to it. Again, it's a quick pick up play if you need to, like, a little break. That's it. I mean, it's not like playing Super Mario U that you gotta finish a level or then you find a castle just to save it. So, yeah. So what I gave it out? So if I remember, they gave the free version a 7 out of 10. So unfortunately, I have to keep that score, a 7 out of 10. Why is that? Well, the positive. It's a fun game. It's a fun quick up game. 2, it is a refined Mario, and well, it's a Mario version, Endless Runner to some extent. There is more to it. There is a story to some extent. Of course, you have the princess. Duh. You got a lot of characters. There's 3 modes. That's actually to some extent depth. Like I said, World Tour mode is to unlock stages from Toad Rally mode. You unlock the princess. Toad Rally mode, you'll get more Toads. You help build the kingdom. And then Mushroom Kingdom mode is basically you build your ideal kingdom. So you got 3 modes, that's pretty good. But again, quick and pick a play. That's the pro. The other one is, if you're a Nintendo member, you have my Nintendo account, then yeah, I mean, you're going to get something out of it, a reward. So if you're not, you should try it. It's not, I mean, it's free. It's not like you're going to pay something. So that's another good aspect. Second, the animation of the game itself is more enjoyable to watch than Super Mario U because there is more animation with the Mario characters. Like I said, the characters now you see them, they vault enemies. They roll. I don't remember them rolling in Super Mario Brothers U. And then some of the characters play like Super Mario Brothers 2. Like I said, Luigi jumps high, Toad is fast, Peach basically floats. Yoshi, well, he flutters. And, well, to that, basically, spoiler is, she's like Toad, but she's more useful in Toad Rally mode. She's able to persuade the opponent's Toad to go to your side. That's it. So that's the pro. Con, I hate to say it, I know some people say, oh, you shouldn't really review with the price, but I'm sorry, I have to. $10, not really so much a $10 game. I know people want to be $5, but of course that's not going to happen, especially Nintendo, especially what they put in. Again, like I said, between 7 to 8, it's a sort of reasonable price, but it's also, people can get, oh, it's a mobile game. That's why that's a con. Second, it is a bit short to some extent, especially, but again, it is a mobile game, so it makes sense. Another con is sometimes you'll be, in the beginning when you start playing Toad Rally mode, you will be confused, like, oh, I'm leading, I'm getting coins, I'm the lead, I'm doing this good, and then all of a sudden, what? Are you serious? What? Really? I lost? Like, what's going on? Yeah. So that's the con about it. So is the game bad? Oh, definitely not. Who's it game really for? Well, according to Nintendo, oh, wait, before I even go on, there is one major negative about this game, and everybody knows, DRM. This game needs to be online, so if you don't have any online access, yeah, you can't play this game. So that's one of the big downer there. And it takes a lot of your data if you don't have unlimited data. So, I mean, if you know how that works, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Of course, no surprise, it takes a lot of battery. Not sort of the mechanic part of the game, but it is still, I have to give that a negative. But the always online, definitely will be a big problem. It's not really a deal breaker because Miyamoto to admit they had to do it for privacy reasons because, again, they are very, very protective when it comes to their intellect property. They very, very have respect to their intellect property. Yes, you can't do anything about it. So now, like I said, who's the objective of the game for, according to Nintendo, was mobile gamer who are to some extent, to be introduced to Nintendo or curious about Nintendo. Because they like mobile gaming, maybe they like this type of endless runner. Granted, it's not free, but again, no microtransactions, so that's good. That's what their main objective. But who are people actually playing this game? Well, I'm a console gamer. I like to play console. I do play Steam. I know it's PC, but Steam I consider also console, whatever. I do enjoy playing mobile games, but I don't really last long. I don't put my face on my iPhone and play it much. I do it on my dedicated portable system or a console. Mobile, I need a quick break, 1 or 2 minutes, tops 5, maybe 10 minutes if I'm really having fun. Then I leave. I go back to work. So, to some extent, some Nintendo fans who are being open to mobile gaming. That's it. That's basically what people are who's playing this. Not so much with the mobile gamer. And you're a hardcore Nintendo fan who just plays console and Steam to some extent, they're not even going to touch this game with a 20-foot pole. Case in point, the backlog battle crew of Alex and Anthony. Anthony basically confirmed that, yeah, he has no interest on playing this game whatsoever. For him, the idea of auto run Mario is not in his book. Again, I respect that because not a lot of people grew up playing mobile games. Mario in the mobile games is really something new. He just doesn't want it. And again, for me, I respect that because, hey, he has his own opinion and he backed it up. So he goes with Alex. It's like, well, it's not really for me. Like Pokemon Go is not really for everyone. The people who play Pokemon Go are not hardcore Pokemon player who played the Pokemon game for the portable system. I knew friends who don't even know what Pokemon is, but they know Pokemon Go. Do I like Pokemon Go? Well, not so much. I've been trying to play it, but it's really not for me. Yeah, weird big idea. But I know a lot of people, they like Pokemon Go. So there you go. But again, the point is, the ideal target for Super Mario Run wasn't there. Again, the mobile gamer who playing this game to some extent are people who give it a chance, yeah, but mostly are Nintendo fan who are open to trying mobile games like myself. So that's the reason why it's 7 out of 10. Would I recommend this to anyone to play this game? Very tricky, but I can say is play the free mode first because there's a free version. You do get something, and I did talk about it before, you do get something out of it on the free version. So again, try that one first, see what it is. Can you optimize playing the free version? Definitely, but you're not going to be able to like everything. Then, if you did like the free version, then try the full version. But like I said, do I recommend it? Yes, for the free version. No, with the full version, until you have enough information from the free version. So there you go. So yeah, that's my review, thoughts or review of Super Mario Run. Good game, but it's not for everyone. So last thing before I end this is also for people who do have Super Mario Run. Is on the screen here basically is my Super Mario Run ID. So if you want to add me to play friendly run per se, there you go. If you want to build your Mario list, your Super Mario Run list, so you can get that 150 points for my Nintendo, go ahead. I'm just gonna put it up there. Then send in a friend request, and I'll probably add you. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's my impression of Super Mario Run. Not a bad game, but it's not for everyone. Thanks for listening.